Yes. Okay. Did you mention before that the houses were 450 square feet? Is that what you said?
450 square feet, 450 square meters.
Is that?
I'll have to get the precise answer for you, but my understanding was 450 square feet.
And this is a request by the government to make it that large?
Yeah, they went from about 200, I'm going to look this up for you, but I believe they went from about 275 square feet to 450 square feet.
What? 275 square feet? That's a room.
It's a small house. It's as they're constructed, they are a one-bedroom with a concrete pad where the resident, if they choose to, could add a second bedroom. So it's a bedroom, a living area, a small bathroom, and a kitchen.
I mean, I don't think it's outrageous that the government requested that you make it a little larger and put a bathroom in there. I assume that's the reason we agreed to it.
Again, I wouldn't claim to have a great deal of knowledge about the discussions that took place between the U.S. and the Haitian government to agree to it. I simply know that rather late in the day, the Haitian government asked for this improvement and the U.S. government agreed to it.
And you say they own the land, the government owns the land?
Yes, in all cases, there are 8 sites that have been developed. We have a map in our report that will show you the location of the 8 sites. 1 is in the Port-au-Prince area, 4 are around the industrial park, and 2 are in the St. Mark's corridor. And in each case, at the end of the day, these ended up being on government land. Initially, AID had hoped to work with private entities who would donate the land. Part of their, maybe a large landholder would donate something in exchange for enhanced value of their own land and the like. That is my understanding is that at the end of the day did not work out.
Do you know if any homes have been built in where they would own the land?
The homes are all being built on government property, and as I indicated, they will pay a form of rent where after a period of time they will own the home. They will not own the land. I think my understanding is that between the U.S. and the Haitians there's been some assurances that given the vagaries of land ownership and title in this country, that the homeowners have been assured that when they pay their mortgage, if you will, and ultimately own that house, that they will have a secure title to their home.
And the land?
To the best of my understanding, not the land. That's correct.
So no matter what you paid, you still don't own the land that you're there?
You don't own the land. You don't own the land. You own the house.
So if the government ever wanted to do anything and take the land, they could basically remove these people?
Right. It's fair to say that the vast majority of Haitians, certainly in Port-au-Prince, do not own, even if they own their home, they don't necessarily own the land. If they're a tenant, they don't necessarily, their landlord, him or herself, doesn't necessarily own the land. Land ownership is obscure, I'd say, in much of Haiti.
Can you talk a little bit why you think there was so much delays in the reports and the omissions in the report? Is it because maybe we just didn't do it right, or the government is not a good partnership in this process?
With respect to the 6-monthly reporting requirement that the State Department had, I think it's fair to say that the reports emphasized the more positive aspects of the development, the reconstruction effort, and that we felt that additional candor about problems and challenges would give them a more rich context and more accurate view of what was taking place.
Do you know if the government is a partner or an obstructionist in all this?
The Haitian government?
Yes.
I would let, again, Aiden state on that.
You take the fifth? Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.